I have never seen it do that before. Normally it's just a gentle rise up. That is the weirdest thing. Did they fix did they make that so it's not as long to do that? That makes no sense. I somewhat question the devs on that. I question what their thought process was. I really do. That bothers me a little bit. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Okay, whatever. We'll just deal with it. So, we got our proliferation. We're going to grab the proliferator here. And then, of course, put it up. Because it's going to come to here. And then it will probably continue on down from there. Now, the proliferators. How do we want to... Everything's going to the bots, so we'll probably just have this one have...
Insufficient materials.
Right. I put them away. So probably just 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. Because we're going to want a stockpile of this. Like, we want as much deuterium stockpiled as we possibly can. Because that's just going to make our lives that much easier. Right. Once again, I put them away. If I did this right, we should have darn near a full thing of hydrogen. So we're going to have this one, and that's going to put out hydrogen. This one is going to put out hydrogen and then come in there. And then we're going to have one more with hydrogen, and it's going to come in and fill in that gap. Oh, and one more. One more, I was wrong. And then we're going to have one more hydrogen that is going to come in this way. And it's going to come down and attach it into that gap. That way we keep everything filled. And then this will slowly just, if you've done it right, it will fill in the bottom pieces first and start throwing them around in circles, and there's our deuterium starting to fill in and send and do things.
Insufficient materials.
Glorious deuterium. You end up needing a lot of deuterium. Like, that's what the hydrogen's for. That's why we were stockpiling it, because we need the hydrogen. We desperately need the hydrogen literally everywhere. So, just like that, like so. And then of course once it's proliferating, that will actually should come almost a full belt with the 2%, and then these just continuously run. Just continuously run. So long as you have hydrogen coming in, you should have no problems. Which I think is the case. Like, we're not using any hydrogen. Really. And then what the upper part is every time, you know, this will fill in a little bit while this is running. This is running just as fast as we can because this is the top tier belt. No inserting. It's only a chance. It's a 1% chance, for that matter. So, doesn't help we don't have quite enough power to supply everything. We'll try to fix that. But, and then of course the proliferation doesn't help either. Once the proliferation is up, then we should have no problems with deuterium. So we're making about, like, every about 5,000 that it puts through, it gets about 64, 66. It's climbing. After this is ran for a little bit, we'll have accurate information as to how many we get per minute, because it's putting through about it's climbing about 600 and I don't know, maybe 7,000 a minute is how many times it's passing through. And then we get about 76, which I think a full... What is a full Mark II belt? Per minute. So it's about 30 a second is what it transports. So we need 30 a second. See if I'm doing math correctly here. To get a full belt of the highest belt, we need the equivalent of 30 a second per all of this, which means per minute we need to be producing, what's 30 times 60, 100 and between all of them, 1800. Did I do that math right? 1800 between all three of them, which, if this is correct, we are doing, looks like about 100 per minute, if I'm reading that right. Hold on a second.
Mineral depleted.
Production, that's hydrogen. We don't have, oh, that's the system. Local planet. Where is it? Oh, we're producing about 237 a minute. It's climbing. So once we let it run for a little bit, it should level out and we'll have an accurate amount. For right now, we don't. So, but as you can see, we have items constantly coming through, and so it's a constant supply of deuterium regardless, which is what we need. So now that deuterium's being made, now we're going to go
Light mode.
and build the items. Keep forgetting that there's not a hotkey for the blueprint. You have to actually click down there. Did I put it in there? No, I did not. It is in this one. So we need this is what we're doing, is refractionating. We need particle containers. So that's 3 items. Yeah, 3 items. So we want building. No, we want blueprint. We want 3-lane production.
Mineral depleted.
Now we're going to take this here and we need to make particle containers. Okay, and then we need, this is going to be our graphene. This one is going to be our those, and then this one's going to be, is it copper? Copper. So turbines, graphene, and copper. Copper. Heh, I can't talk today apparently. Copper. Those are all grabbing, brilliant. And then we'll just copy this over. Copper was grabbed fast, that's for sure. And then this is going to be producing our particle containers. And then we'll just leave those empty for now.
Flight mode.
Alrighty, and those are now producing. Now that we have particle containers, we need particle containers. That's all we need is particle containers, iron, and titanium. We have iron, we have the titanium now, and now we have the particle containers. Now we need to make the strange matter, and to make the strange matter, we need particle colliders. And for particle colliders, we need all of that. Bugger. Okay. We need to grab a few things here and a few things there. So a few things here on this planet, and then a few things on the other planet, so we can handcraft a few of the other ones, because we don't currently have those. I don't think I've set those to actually build on our mining planet. As soon as I can find where everything is at given. Here we are. Now we need this is just not going fast enough. Or rather, it is going fast enough,
Mineral
just
depleted.
not fast enough, if that makes any sense. So that's supplying EA
Flight mode.
problematic. acid is just not... I guess first of all, let's go ahead and just upgrade the line.
Mineral depleted. Mineral depleted.
We have our raw refined oil going out just as fast as we're producing it. Problematic. That is very problematic. Trying to think of a solution here.
Flight mode.
Where's the oil going to?
Mineral depleted.
It's going here, isn't it? Sure enough. It's going here. This is darn near full. This is producing all this for the science, isn't it? Yes, it is. Which means that's why we're so low. Okay,
Flight
I am going to split it off. Because until, at least temporarily anyway, where is our... Over here, there it is. Go to this end. Right here. So, what I'm going to do here, we're going to temporarily split off the oil, come across here and reconnect. Crap, that's not what I wanted it to reconnect to, was it? No, it wasn't. Oh, my bad. We'll just pick it up. We need it to come up, whoops, come up here and connect here is what we need it to do. That will start this all activating. There we go, which will then put out There we go. It's working slowly, but surely. And then, of course, we're slowly replacing everything and upgrading everything. Slowly upgrading everything. And going from there. That will start getting us this eventually, because right now our sulfuric acid is being pulled everywhere else. Being locally demanded first. So, until this maxes itself out, we'll probably actually, yeah, let's do that. Just do that. Keep that almost darn near full. Because if we can max out, because this is growing now. Brilliant. Because once that's done growing, it will start producing elsewhere.
Flight mode.
Because we're producing enough that to keep this filled up and going. Brilliant. Alrighty. So that hopefully fixes our problem in the temporary run. Now let's continue on to what we're
Mineral depleted.
working on here. What were we working on? We were working on particle colliders. We need a lot of stuff we don't currently have access to. We have plenty of... Let me just open up. We've got plenty of processors. We need graphene. We have some supermagnetic coils, at least to get us started. This will need to be made. And then, of course, we need more titanium alloy. Just more and more and more, and it's not enough. That is just about how it goes.